Hey guys, sorry for the handheld, but I thought that I would share kind of an update on my altar situation and um, give you a quick rundown of what I have been doing lately with my altar setup and all that. And I've kind of changed a few things in my space again, added some artwork and all that stuff. Also, I apologize, I am getting over a cold still, so I might sound a little unusual. But anyway, first and foremost, I just wanted to share that I put up some artwork. This is the elements according to feng shui. I've actually had that for quite some time. I was recently going through some things and found it in the back of my closet and thought, why is this not hanging up on my wall? The photograph you see right there is actually a photograph that my mother-in-law took. She is an amazing photographer, and she actually won an award for that, which I thought was really cool. My witchy pin collection has been moved there. I've made that little pin banner, and then I have some photos and some things from Washington, where I'm from. I still need to put some stuff up there on that shelf. Up here is a moon phase artwork that I actually just got this holiday season from my sister-in-law. And then this is another photograph that my mother-in-law has taken of a 300-year-old cedar tree on the north shore of Lake Superior here in Minnesota. And that tree is called the witch tree. It is sacred to the Ojibwe tribe. So I don't know, I have an affinity towards cedars just growing up in Washington State, and they are just the tree that I connect with the most. So I thought it was appropriate to put that up there. And I have my orca, which is an animal I'm very much connected to. This was made by Layla Mori, who's known as Moonflesh on Instagram. She does incredible embroidery, and you guys need to follow her. That is all of my jewelry, necklaces hanging, and I have a self-love spell bottle right there with a bracelet, a devotional bracelet for Freya, and some crystals and other bracelets and all that stuff there. There's also a bottle of sand from Salem, which Raquel, who is the Barefoot Taurus, sent me here on Facebook. This altar up here is my moon altar. I have everything pretty much corresponding with the moon. I tend to use my Moonology deck to switch out and display the moon phases, the current moon phases, to keep me more engaged with what's going on with the cycles of the moon. I have all crystals on here that are associated with the moon. There is a jar of moon water. This is a rock that I painted with the mountains and with the mountain and trees and the moon phases. This is a candle holder that's got the dark and light on it. This is the dark moon mala that I have shown you guys before recently. That is my card of the year for 2020, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and my current card of the month. And then over here I have just this little, from that sigil deck by Priestess Moon. And then this cute little statue. Over here is my altar for Frigga, which she has recently come into my practice. I know I did a video where I kind of talked about her a little bit, but this is kind of my altar for her. So I have a photo of her and some various flowers and crystals and things like that that I tried to correspond with her. And then down here is my main working altar. So I'm actually going to sit down. It's a little easier to do that as all my joints crack. There is my main deity, Freya, and I have all of her crystals, her offering dish, her candle, her oil, all that stuff Over here is Odin's section. So I have a Vigneseer that I wood burned, and then there is a little book with the rune Othala on it. And then my camera is not focusing. This is an agate slice that Drew, She Walks Between the Worlds, sent me. She also made me this beautiful candle of Odin, as well as this wonderful offering dish. I would pick it up, but unfortunately I have to re-glue it because it kind of came apart. Sorry, Drew. So I need to get some glue to put that back together. And this is a jar that I made for him. And over here are my runes. I actually want to start incorporating my runes into a more regular practice. So I've been trying to figure out how I want to do that. So that's why I'm leaving them out, just to try and encourage myself to do such things. That is my kind of all-purpose working candle right there. I tend to use tea lights a lot in my practice. This is my drinking horn. There's my one of my cauldrons. And then I have a labradorite. Oh, I was blanking on the name that I tend to like to hold. And these are a new set of prayer beads that were made for me by my good friend Erica, who is known as Raw Spirit here on YouTube. These are elemental prayer beads. And I kind of wanted them for just all purpose. She did make me another set, which I keep in this incredible box that a friend gave me for my birthday last year. She did make me another set some time ago that are Freya's prayer beads, which those I keep in here, and I keep them over by her statue. Just gonna try not to burn myself. So that is my main working altar at the time. And then over here are this is like my divination shelf, so tarot, oracle, my tea leaf reading, a few other tarot decks that are in bags are kept right there, reading cloths, and then in that box is my other set of runes on my pendulums. I have two sets of runes. One I use for spell work, and then the other I use for divination, which the one I use for divination is up here. And I've actually had this set of runes, I think, for like, whoopsie, that's where I have to reglue that. I think I've had it for, 14 years, something like that. So it's been a long time. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of my current space, how it's looking. I know I've been doing those Sabbat altar setup videos. I was kind of taking a break from that a little bit just because I was having some issues when I recorded my Samhain one, and then I just, But I want to pick it back up around Ostara. I know I made a video in November where I talked about how I was going to just kind of focus on keeping or expanding and strengthening the relationship with my deity or my deities in my working practice. And that's what I will continue to really heavily focus on until about Ostara. And then I hope to post another one of those time-lapse videos where you guys see me set up my altar for Ostara, and then my altar will kind of represent more of a seasonal thing. So, yeah, that's just a quick update on what my space looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed watching.